Police officers often face repercussions for a variety of mistakes, but today we'll be talking about some of the fatal ones, starting with the most horrific one involving a kid.
Lay down, lay down, lay down, put the phone down.
It all began on April 16, 2021, during a police investigation following a shooting inside a mall. While officers were examining cars, one of the drivers recklessly sped past, reaching speeds of up to 100 miles per hour during the pursuit. Finally, he stopped the vehicle, and that's when the situation escalated as the passenger inside the car quickly rushed out.
Hands, put the phone down now, sit, lay down, lay down, lay down, put the phone down. Stand up, okay? Stand up, you're good. Stand up, I got you. Hey, you're good, all right? Stand up, I got you. You're gonna be okay. Stand up, I got you.
The individual seated in front of the car was none other than the driver's 10-year-old son. Without hesitation, the officer drew his gun, intensifying the already tense situation. However, things were about to take a turn for the worse.
I'm gonna detain you for right now, okay? Let me get every phone, but set it on the ground so we don't break it, all right?
I didn't run from you! I didn't run from you!
Are you okay? It's fine. These come off just as easy, all right? Are you okay?
Yes, I'm okay.
Sorry, now we got two detained, car secure.
Can you put it in my pocket?
Two detained, 1534.
Is there anything in pockets we need to know about?
No, nothing.
Alright.
Here, you can check.
You're okay, all right?
The boy was subjected to intense scrutiny, and to compound matters, the officers began to treat his father brutally right before his eyes.
Who's in the car with you?
Dad.
It's your dad? Okay. Do you know why he took off running?
Huh?
You know why he took off running?
No. You got it, I can't breathe. I'm fucking off.
Alright, he's gonna be okay too. Don't worry about it, alright?
I can't breathe.
You're okay. Everything's gonna be fine.
Stop pulling away from me! Stop moving! Stop!
Wow.
Stop!
Where's the sergeant?
Stop!
Get off of me, dude!
I'm
Stop!
gonna pull your mask up, okay? You're okay? You're not hurt at all?
No.
That's when the father realized the dire situation his poor son was in, prompting him to vent his frustrations toward the officer. It's safe to say his actions were justified given the circumstances.
Can I call my mom?
Yep, we'll let you make some phone calls in just a little bit, okay? He's okay. He's okay.
Are you in here?
He's alright.
Why the fuck do y'all want my son? Hey,
Here, do me a favor. Let's go over to the side of the car, okay? You're good. You're good. You're good. It's alright. Where's your mom at?
He's at home.
Okay. Alright.
Why y'all got my son in handcuffs, bro?
At this juncture, the officer recognized the grave mistake of aiming his gun at the innocent boy and tried making amends in the following moments.
I was actually just taking him over to the car to do it. Alright, you're good. Do you want to call your mom?
Yeah.
Alright, we can call your mom.
You want to have a seat right there on the curb?
Go and sit on the curb,
Sit on the
alright?
curb. Right there.
You're good. You can stand, you can sit. It's up to you. I get it.
Hello?
The boy remained petrified, still in a state of shock after the events had occurred. Nevertheless, despite his distress, he managed to reach out to his mother, who was able to convey the terrifying events that unfolded.
You don't have to come back.
I gotta come pick you up.
I don't know.
What is it? Huron Street?
Here on
The
Street.
Kroger at Huron Street in 94.
12 on here on Street 94.
What do you mean? What's going on?
My dad got pulled over.
Oh my. Wait, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm coming from FC. Tell them I'm on my way.
Okay, just tell her everything's okay. He's all right. So just hurry, but don't hurry, okay? We don't want you to get into an accident.
As the child waited for his mother to arrive and pick him up, the police officer remained occupied with rectifying his earlier mistake.
Y'all good? You need a water or anything? You thirsty? Gatorade? Hey, Cassette, can you? I'm gonna grab him a drink.
Okay.
You want a Gatorade or a water?
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Yep.
Can
called
you
it here,
get,
I called
it's a bag in the car and it's gray and
Yep.
it's my grandma's gift.
I never. I
Okay,
never
yeah,
saw
we'll make sure we
it,
get everything for you.
I got your.
They're gonna have to do some things with the car just because, you know, what happened.
Moments later, the boy's mother arrived at the scene and took him home. Meanwhile, the driver, who was the boy's father, faced arrest and charges including second-degree fleeing and eluding, possession of stolen property, resisting and obstructing, child abuse, and driving on a suspended or revoked license. Subsequently, the boy's family initiated legal action against the Pittsfield Township Police Department, seeking $400,000 in damages for the mistreatment of the young child. It's insane what the cops did to a 10-year-old, but the inhumane treatment of this veteran surpasses even that egregious act.
Call your dog off! Call your dog off!
The incident occurred on October 13, 2021, after someone contacted the Gastonia Police Department, reporting a person panhandling on the streets. Shortly afterward, Officer Sierra Brooks arrived at the traffic stop where the individual stood.
I just saw you take money from that car.
Yeah, you saw me take money, but you didn't see me ask.
All right, let me get your ID, okay?
You can't ask for my ID if
Yes, I
somebody
can.
giving me money.
Okay, get your dog, okay? Yes, I can. It's called panhandling.
But it's not panhandling if I didn't ask for it, is it?
ID. You can give me your ID or you can go to jail for RDO. Which one you want to do?
What's the ID for though?
Because I'm about to write you a citation
For what?
for panhandling.
That's not panhandling.
The individual in question was Joshua Rarer, a disabled and homeless veteran, accompanied by his service dog, Sunshine. It appeared that the officer had already made up her mind before approaching the veteran, as she kept making things difficult for him.
You walked out to the car.
Because they stopped. Did you see them
Okay.
stop?
Give me your
You
ID.
saw the whole situation.
Give me your ID or you're going to jail for RDO, which is resist, delay, obstruct. Okay?
You're gonna write a disabled veteran that's living in the woods a ticket.
Yes, because I asked you not to do it and you
I
did
didn't do it. You
and I
see
sit
me.
there
I
and
come
watch
up here. I'm
you.
packing my stuff
I
up.
sit there and watch you.
You watch me walk up the
To
sidewalk.
Baker Third City. I'm out with that.
Officer Brooks's treatment of the homeless veteran was downright cruel and heartless. What's even worse, her behavior was about to escalate further.
I didn't commit a crime. I'm recording.
You violated a city
No, I didn't.
ordinance.
No, I didn't. There's no city ordinance that says somebody can't give me money. Because I did
And you
not ask.
obstructed traffic.
No, I didn't. They
Okay.
did. They did. They obstructed
Give me
traffic.
your
You're
ID.
the one in the car.
Give me your ID, sir.
I'm not giving you my ID because I didn't break the law.
And I can almost guarantee you it's not going to go the way you want it to go.
I want to talk to a supervisor.
He's
because I
on his
didn't
way
do
out
anything
here.
wrong.
He's on his way out here.
Upon Officer Brooks' request, Officer Maurice Taylor arrived on the scene. Veteran Rarer believed he might stand a better chance against Taylor, but he quickly discovered he was mistaken.
She's trying to write me a ticket because I was walking up this, packing
No.
up. She told me to pack up.
I told
and
you-
I was
I
literally
told-
rolling up my roll.
listen.
And somebody stopped
Listen.
and gave me
Tom,
money. And
listen.
you saw it yesterday. He saw it too. People give me money without me asking. I don't have to ask.
because you're, first of all, I mean, it can be inferred, okay, because that's the way the law works.
Right.
Things can be inferred. So if it appears that you're violating the ordinance,
But-
that's how that works.
As it happened, Officer Taylor had a history with Rarer. Nevertheless, even with their past interactions, he showed no sign of empathy toward the homeless vet.
You're in the median, right? You're waving at people in the median after I've told you.
down like this.
Yes.
I sit there and observe you, and that lady is a witness down there.
Yeah, and I walked up here because
Listen,
I packed
listen.
up like you told me
I just
to.
want you to know you can go to jail for this ordinance.
I know that, and I was packing
listen,
up.
if you
That's why I'm
continue, if
leaving.
you continue to argue with officers, you're going to go to jail.
I'm not
and, you're,
trying to
and we're
argue.
going and we're
I'm just trying to say I didn't ask for
we are
money.
going to call animal control for your dog. You got it?
The officer then went as far as threatening him with arrest. Faced with a deadlock, the veteran decided to produce some identification.
And I was literally walking
I
up
also
here.
asked
I
you
didn't
not to
ask
take
anybody
money.
for money.
Okay.
That's right. I'm taking this to trial.
You can.
That's
I
fine.
am.
You can.
It's going to go to trial anyway. You don't even have to ask.
Oh, it's there you go.
No, your state ID, not your VA
This
ID.
isn't valid. It's not valid.
I need your state ID, not your VA ID. I'm gonna ask you one more time.
It's not even valid.
Give me your
It's
state
out of
ID.
date.
However, Rarer presented his veteran ID card, a move that clearly displeased the officer, who then proceeded to take an unexpected action.
You're being arrested.
Whoa, what
You're under
for,
arrest.
dude?
Turn around.
Are you kidding me?
Turn around.
Do
Turn
you
around.
see this?
Turn around.
Somebody help me!
Turn around.
Hey, what are you doing?
around.
What are you doing? Mama!
Hey.
What are you
Hey.
doing?
Call your dog off. Call your dog off.
As the officers attempted to place him in handcuffs, Rarer's dog, Sunshine, began to create trouble for them. This sudden development escalated the situation into chaos, leading the officers to take drastic and unthinkable actions.
Call your dog off. Call your dog off. Call your dog off. Sir, call your dog off. Call your dog off. He just bit me. He bit me. Call your dog off. To Charlie. Call your dog off. Call your dog off. Call your dog off. Call your dog off. We need. To Charlie 10 City, we need more units. We need more units.
The officer tased the unfortunate dog, causing it to quickly flee, leaving Rare in a state of panic and shock. He cried out hysterically, still struggling to comprehend the bewildering events that had unfolded.
Hey! Stop! Why are you doing this? Somebody help me! Record! Turn around. Record this! Turn around, sir. Help me! Turn around. Help! Turn around.
Why are you doing this? Help me! What are you doing?
Negative.
Relax and give me your hand.
As chaos unfolded on the road, a concerned passerby stepped forward and questioned the officers about their inhumane treatment.
Please help me! Why are y'all doing this to me?
What did they ask you for?
They asked me for my ID, and then he grabbed me and tackled me
you
and
wouldn't
threw me
give
on
it
the
to me.
floor. I was in the
you wouldn't give it
process
to
of
me.
handing it to you.
Okay, we're doing what we have
They
to do.
tased my dog. They tased it. Please record this.
It's really sad how the dog is
Please record this. Why are y'all doing this to me?
The woman appeared heartbroken, ensuring to express her anger and emotions in front of the other officer who arrived on the scene.
That's it, all the time.
Dude,
I get it, but it doesn't change the fact that the dog bit me. Okay? Can y'all just back up, please?
Did you see the dog biting his foot?
Dude, he tased my dog. Of course. Like, seriously, why are y'all doing this to me?
Okay, but we have to do our job.
Finish off with it.
We have to do our
Here's
job.
the thing, y'all didn't see the whole story, so just back up.
Dude,
Be nice right now. Really be nice. Why would I support y'all? Support us. Onions and eggs.
Well, you did not hear this. You did not see the whole story.
Please help.
The officers shamefully defended their actions and bullied the woman out of the area, attempting to silence her as she exposed their lies and hidden agendas. As more officers and police cruisers arrived on the scene, Rare went through an emotional outburst.
Somebody please help me. They're trying to kidnap me.
Did he see the dog bite?
I don't know what they do with Sunshine. Where's my dog? Sunshine Ray. Where's my dog? Where's my dog? Where's my dog?
None of the officers showed any concern for the old vet. Instead, they were preoccupied with covering up their mistakes.
The dog got on the hood of the car, and the dog began barking. The dog initially barked and bit my boot, but it didn't break my boot. I did not want this dog to bite my partner. You understand? Okay, we asked for his ID. He refused us to give us his ID.
The officer explained that the dog merely bit his boot, causing no pain or injury. This revelation sheds light on the officer's tendency to lie and their disdain for the general public, especially homeless veterans.
I understand the VA ID doesn't have certain information on it. I'm also a veteran myself. I get it. Yeah. Okay. So and he nips it like he nips at my foot. It doesn't nip, but he actually bites my boot, but it doesn't break my boot. At that point, I'm telling him to call off his dog. Okay? Yeah. At that point, yeah, that's exactly where it was. I told him to call off his dog. The dog jumps up on the hood, and I'm thinking it's going to bite Brooks at this point as we're doing this, because the dog is obviously worried. It's going to try to protect his owner. It already bit me. Okay. So at this point, once the dog looked like it was about to get close to Brooks, I tased it. Because that was the logical thing to do, so my partner...
Officer Taylor's confirmation of his own veteran status raises even greater concern, highlighting his lack of empathy and respect for his fellow brother in need of help, not abuse.
I've told him before to get off the median.
As I was speaking to the witness, I'm looking back at him, and he walks from there down to here with his hands like this and then goes and gets money from him.
Okay.
I did not want the dog to bite my partner while we're trying to detain a man, and we don't know what he has on him. Of course.
The sergeant listened intently to the officer's clarifications, making a decision to thoroughly understand what had transpired.
And you seen the dog go which way?
It ran down this way somewhere.
Let me get his info and then, we're good.
I'll dock my body cam. I'm good, but
EMS or anything?
No, it's
Rarere was subsequently arrested on charges of panhandling and resisting arrest. Although Sunshine survived the encounter with the police officer on October 13th, she tragically passed away a few days later after being struck by a car. In July, Rarere reached a plea agreement that resulted in all of his cases being dropped. He also lodged complaints about the demeanor of the officers throughout the encounter. However, the Gastonia Police Department maintained that the officers had followed department policies after conducting an investigation. Well, if that wasn't bad enough, watch how this officer nearly caused a fatality to his own partner.
Where you hit?
On December 21st, 2022, Genesee County Central Dispatch received a call regarding a person who had fired a pistol outside the caller's home. Immediately, 4 officers were dispatched to the location, and chaos erupted within minutes.
I couldn't copy that traffic. Copy that. Suspect runs northbound. Shots fired.
During the chaos of the gunfire, Officer Cody Monroe committed a grave error by shooting across the fence, inadvertently hitting Burton police officer Dalton Christie with some of his shots. Without hesitation, Monroe rushed over to Christie's side.
I got him! He's hit! Get the down!
4-7. Outflow traffic.
I'm going to you, Christy.
46 Virginia.
I got it.
Northbound from 2133.
Where you at? Where you at?
my legs.
Okay.
My legs and my right ankle.
13 for status.
Sir, get back!
Get back! Get in the house!
Christie was struck in his lower body, sustaining 7 gunshot wounds, a revelation that came to light later. Remarkably, despite his injuries, he remained composed and even aided the officer who came to his help.
Where you at?
Where, over my...
Where at?
Right here.
Hey, 7.
Right here, right.
7.
1811 for a 10.
Sign up these down.
Copy that. 33.
Yes, I don't know the suspect. He's underneath the fence. You good?
Can somebody verify the location of the...
Yet, the incident didn't end there. Officer Monroe found himself facing another grim situation. Deputy Brandon Fatching, who had been in pursuit of the suspect, fell victim to 2 gunshot wounds inflicted by the perpetrator. In a swift turn of events, Brandon managed to fire 5 shots at Patrick Pinston, the suspect, ultimately ending his life. However, the exchange left Brandon critically injured, urgently requiring assistance.
What's the address here? Are you hit?
What is the location of the officer?
Watch fire. You hit? And the leg and chest. No, Attorney, get right here! Don't move! Move! Don't fucking move!
Deputy Brandon had been shot in the chest, the bullets piercing both his chest and his magazine pouch. He lay in desperate need of aid as a multitude of officers rushed to his side, responding to the urgent call for assistance.
Hey, him!
Got it?
Hey, him!
Where you hit? He's hit hard!
I got it.
Open it. You got it?
You with me? Just keep breathing. Just keep breathing.
As help started to arrive, the paramedics also moved over to take care of Officer Christie, who was in severe pain as well.
Taking Saginaw north and 475 north.
C unit.
We're going to be north now, Saginaw. 35.
What do you need, Gordon? I got gauze.
Copy that. Saginaw to Hemphill.
We're going to take out this whole boot.
You still with us?
So I think we can go ahead and take out this.
If there's
Officer Christie exhibited remarkable resilience, bearing the weight of his injuries with unwavering strength. However, moments later, Officer Monroe came to a stark realization of the gravity of his actions.
I think one of my bullets hit Christie. I think my bullet hit Christie.
You fired at him?
That guy in there's moving on the other side of the fence. He's right there. He backs up. Don't stop talking. I don't think I hit the suspect. I think one of my bullets hit Christie. Because I saw the mag and he point, shot, and he backs up and he points, and then I just saw a blur behind the fence, which I thought was the suspect, and I fired around that fence, and I think one of mine hit Christie in the leg.
The suspect, Pinkston, was shot 7 times and died on the spot. Officer Fatching remained in critical condition, requiring a 9-day stay in Hurley's ICU to recuperate. Meanwhile, Christie underwent medical treatment and eventually rejoined the department after a year-long hiatus. Fatching also returned to duty in January 2023. Following the incident, the police department conducted a thorough investigation, determining that Officer Monroe had not committed any wrongdoing. Consequently, he faced no disciplinary action for his actions. That brings us to the end of our video, and with that, it's important to recognize the patterns highlighted in these incidents, each shedding light on the frequent brandishing and even use of weapons by police officers. The last case underscores issues of police irregularity and the lack of adequate training in handling sensitive matters. The lenient treatment of officers in each case raises concerns, as I believe that disciplinary action, and in some cases charges, should have been pursued. If you share these concerns, please consider showing your support by liking this video and also make sure to subscribe to stay informed about future cases like these. Also, if you enjoyed the video, check out the next video right here.